Do you have a social media policy? No? Shock horror. What about this policy? Or this policy? Or this policy? Or this one? Are you drowning in policies? I know what that's like. What if we stopped for a minute and had a cup of tea and just reviewed what we're doing? My name's Jane Binnion and I'm an educator. My job is to train people and find ways of sharing information so that the people that need to understand important issues. I've written policy. I've written safety of workers policy. It took me ages. Pretty sure that policy is now sitting on a shelf. Maybe people read it, maybe they didn't. What's happening with your policies? Where are your policies? Let me ask you 2 questions. Number 1, how much does it cost for you to have a policy written? Do you ring someone up? Do you outsource it? How much does it cost? And number 2, do your staff, do your volunteers understand that policy? When do you give it to them? Do you give new staff all these documents on induction? The first day they come in, the first week they come in? I know I've had that. Read this, sign this, make sure you've signed this. And I've signed them. And I thought, I'll read it later. I'll skim it now, I'll read it later. Guess what? I never did. As I go out and about, I say to people, so has your organisation got a social media policy? Yes, I think we have. All right, what does it say? Oh, I don't know. I signed it though, I'm sure I signed it. Is that familiar? Is that what is happening? How do you know if your staff understand the policies? And if they don't, what is the point of having them? So I started off talking about social media policy. One of the things I've had done is made a 7-minute training film. 7 minutes. That means that your staff and volunteers in 7 minutes could get their head round what they can and can't do, what they should and shouldn't do around social media. 7 minutes and they get it. So, how much is it worth to you for your staff to understand your policies? And how are you going to make sure they understand them? If you would like a hand looking at ways to implement training for your employees on all the important issues that you have at work, all those policies that are sitting on shelves, if you'd like a hand with that, please give me a call. I'd also really like to hear your comments if you're in HR or management, or if you're a member of a team and you will all be familiar with this issue on policies. I'd really like to hear what you have to say. Please drop me a message below or give me a call. I'll speak to you soon.